It's starting the broadcast, honey, so...
You're not even sitting down.
No, I'm not, because I'm getting it ready. There we go. Hi, we are broadcast what? I don't know. Are you broadcasting in there? Let's see.
The stop button's up, so...
Yeah, I know. It says live, so apparently it's working. It's already set to automatic. Ozzy, K.
Hey!
We have a Facebook group called Fozzie's Vapes and Such. And we decided we were going to try out this YouTube live broadcast and see what it's all about. The idea about tonight's original idea was to do a regular video that we're going to edit and then post it. And it was going to be about, thank you, it was going to be about vape hacks. And that's going to be the title of my new series. I'm going to try to put out one a week. They'll be for beginning to intermediate and some, advanced vapors too. It just depends on what the trick is that's going to make your life easier. Tonight we're going to focus on some beginning things, beginning and intermediate. Like if you don't know how to wrap some wire around a screwdriver, then this may be a little too advanced for you, but I think most of us at this point know how to do that. So, and I think you're playing with wire that they probably can't see on the camera. So, I don't know. Maybe they can. I don't know. Can you guys see that wire?
Let's see.
I don't know.
It's magic.
I can't really tell, but it looks to me like we have 0 people watching. I can't tell. Can you tell?
I can't see that far.
Well, there's like a 0 right there, but that's next to a thumb, so... What I don't know is that will live YouTube actually put up like live comments, as we go, like Facebook would.
We're experimenting. This is new for us.
Yeah. So. Oh, and this is also broadcasting to Facebook apparently on, probably on my page, Alan Paul Martinke. It might also be on Fozzie's Vapes and Such, because I shared it there, so we'll see. Anyway, if you're not a member of YouTube and you're somehow watching this, we'd love it if you would subscribe to youtube.com/420 Fozzie Bear, all one word.
Dun, dun.
And with that, let's go ahead and first talk about our vape group, our Fozzie's Vapes and Such vape group, and why we started it, and what we hope to accomplish, and what has changed about that, and more importantly, when will we be giving away some more stuff? Because we don't really know the answer to that yet. We'd love to think that we're rock stars. I'm sure everyone would, but as with most rock stars, we're not, and we are broke. So,
if you're seeing this on YouTube only, hop on over to Facebook and join the group.
Yes, that is a very good point. The group again is called Fozzie's, Fozzys', Fozzie's Vapes and Such. And the and is the little and symbol, not the word, okay? So Fozzie's Vapes and Such. We would love to get some new members. We're around 1,100 right now. By the first of the year, I'd like to see us at 1,300. So that's why I'm going to start doing like these weekly series and trying to get more people on board. Originally, it all started with a page called Fozzie Bear's Vapor Reviews. And we used to do nothing but juice, hardware, and accessory reviews. And, we got to a point where we were getting 2 and 3 juice line reviews a week.
It all started like this.
We got a lot of free gear. We got a lot of free juice. I think the reason we kind of stopped doing the juice reviews was, one, a lot of the rules started changing with that fear of 8818 and the federal laws. the second thing was like, it made it harder for juice companies to want to send free samples. And lastly, maybe somebody would send you anywhere from 4 to 20 bottles of juice to try. And out of those, maybe only 1 or 2 were likable, but we had to review them all. And it got tough because it's like, they were nice, went out on a limb, expected a nice promo from us, and so we would give them a nice promo. But it made it very difficult because, like, at the same time, we got our fans and we want to steer them in the right direction. So.
And then Fozzie happened with this.
That's right. She had always liked a watermelon kiwi, and we said, wouldn't a strawberry kiwi be cool? So instead of like buying juice from the store and paying $20 for 30 milliliters, basically I figured out I could pay about $1.50 for 30 milliliters and buy much higher quality ingredients. No propylene glycol, all stuff suspended in VG. Like the nicotine I got was actually 50% strength, not full 100%, and it was suspended in VG. And actually, what VG it was suspended in mixed with the nicotine made it so thick it was like thicker than honey. And so, like when you mixed it with juice, it made the juice so thick, which was nice, But like even in my Sense Heracles tank, it made it difficult to use. You would get dry hits. But now we've got that worked out. We still don't use any PG. We use palm oil glycerin, and like we use all natural flavorings when we can get them. Like I made some Fruit Loops juice and like that,
It's nice. I like.
Sorry, I'll just be back here and wave like Vanna White. The Fruit Loops juice, which I don't think you cared for too much. Did you? No, you didn't really, did you?
It was a little sweet for my taste, but I know a lot of people out there enjoy the sweet.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, big ups to Elite E-Juice. They were one of our first reviews, and like we got a ton of views on their on our YouTube channel over their stuff. And like they actually this week they're gonna be sending me a big old bottle of Fruit Loops, which was my favorite. Unfortunately, I couldn't ask them to send 2 bottles of juice. So, I mean, most of their stuff was extremely candy-like or very, like, waffle, pancake syrup stuff. So, not highly up her alley. She just likes the strawberry kiwi.
And the melon.
And the melons, yeah. Like, that's another thing. Like, as I expand my line more, I want to make a few custards. And I really want to start making some smoothie flavors, which will involve using a milky cream base, but not too much of it. And, I want to make, like, mango and cantaloupe and things like that. Things you don't see every day. So, that's my goal. And, again, you can, find all about that at Fozzie's Vapes and such. And we do sell coils. I make a lot of different kind of coils, from aliens to staggered fuse Claptons to fuse Claptons to like juggernauts and zippers, and I mean whatever you want. Framed staples, framed, staged. So yeah, like I like selling coils and I like selling them cheap. I mean, like for example, a really nice set of coils would go anywhere from $6 to $8, but I throw in a free set with that. So really it's only like $3. And if you buy $25 or more, you get free shipping anywhere in the U.S. I build them quick. I ship them quick. And yeah, that's about that. Like right now, I'm totally out of juice. So I've mixed together like 4 or 5 different things. And it's this weird, it looks like early morning pee-pee.
Multi-juice.
But yeah, it is multi-juice for sure. But it's good. It's not bad. I got a little bit of a cold going right now, so I mean, like, it's kind of a good thing, because if the juice ain't too great, I really can't tell. Although I will say one thing, I just recently tried Element's Watermelon Chill, and I knew I always hated menthol, and like I had a feeling that the chill was not going to be great, but somebody hooked us up with it, and I thought, might as well give it a shot. Man, it's awful. And, I mean, the watermelon part's good, but like that cold on your mouth, I hate it. And I took like literally maybe 2 milliliters of it and mixed it in with like 55 milliliters of something else, and it still overpowered the other juice. It's that chill. So let me hit this vape again, and we'll talk a little bit about what we're going to do with Fozzie's vapes here in the near future, and what we've intended to do with it the whole time. I wish I could see our counter here, but
And
you know,
there's little secrets that you may not see that you have to go to the group and see.
no, that is also true. Here's what I'd like to know. What's the secret about like this Noisy Cricket version 1? I went ahead and I paid the money from Fat Daddy to buy the upgrade kit, which gives you a much better top knurled cap and a 510 connection that is no longer a hybrid, as was, where is it? Ah, here it is. You probably can't see it, but anybody that's had one probably remembers the old, giant hole. You can see through it. The hybrid, to me, was always a bad idea. Especially if you're ever stupid enough to hook up like bottom airflow to it, you just drain juice all over your battery. So they were nice enough to make this new cap here, which has a real glass peak insulator in it. The pin, while not being spring loaded, comes up higher and goes down lower, so it will touch a wider variety of batteries. Because I noticed the little rockers on the bottom of this, they're very shallow. They don't rock too much. So I mean, like if you've got, a Samsung 25 and a MXJO, that they measure differently by a couple of millimeters, and those couple of millimeters will make the difference between your Cricket working or not working. With this new one and with the button, the spring-loaded button, like I got it relatively loose right now. As a matter of fact, if you tighten it all the way, it doesn't work so well. But yeah, even still, you can see it. Like, yeah, see, I tightened it too much, so I'm gonna loosen it some more. And well, still doesn't want to work. You can hear it clicking. That's not good, but it needs greasing. There were some defects with the Noisy Cricket for sure, but I will say this: if you own one and you own the version 1, spend the $14.99 and get the upgrade kit. It makes it work 100 times better, and they send you a brass, just a blank sleeve that's threaded top and bottom. You can put your old Noisy Cricket button and your old hybrid cap on there, and then you got a standalone tube mod, which is cool. So yeah, so why don't you tell us a little bit about what we hope to accomplish with Fozzie's vapes?
Well, besides getting some more members to join, we want to do some more polls and see what everyone likes out there. We want to do some giveaways, some holiday, maybe gift giving. What I'd like to see in the future is more people posting what they want to see us do.
Yes.
If you have questions, even if you feel it's a stupid question, ask us. We'll do a video. We'll talk about it.
That's right.
We'll help you out.
And if we don't know the answer,
We'll find it.
Or we'll ask Beethoven back there. He's hiding behind K. There he is. We'll ask Beethoven. Or we'll ask that crappy Japanese Strat back there that'll never stay in tune. But that's because it lives in the garage. Actually, that's not true. When I bought it, it never stayed in tune then either.
It still works, though.
It does still work. As a matter of fact, Kay and I had a project called Neural Synapse, which we hope to, resurrect. It was an all-studio project done right here in this lovely, messy garage that you see, with our laptop and Pro Tools 10 and Windows 9 and a little interface, just some good mics and a bunch of good preamps and a bunch of good effects. And, we used top-notch gear running through it, but, we were able to do cover songs and original songs, and she is one hell of a lyric writer. As a matter of fact, there's some lyrics that you wrote right there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them back there.
Yeah, I have a notebook about this thing.
But yeah, we love doing that. And that got us sidetracked. But yeah, Fozzie's Vapes and such. Go ahead, continue.
Well, other than you telling us what you want to see, there's not really too much.
Ugh.
You know, we got some polls going on, and like I said, some giveaways. So if you haven't joined and you're seeing this on YouTube, go ahead and join for some secrets that you may not know about yet. And once again, if you got any questions, ask us. If you want to know about juice, tell us about your juice. If you're making juice, tell us about it.
Yeah.
If you want to buy some of our juice, ask us about it.
Yeah. If you
Wanna
want to buy
buy
my
coils?
coils, ask me about it. Oh man, please guys, I need to sell some coils like crazy. Yeah, so please hit me up, man. I will do whatever it takes to sell you coils. I'll throw in 2 free sets of coils if you want. I mean, if that's what'll make you buy them, you know, just hook it up.
If you buy 5 coils,
Sets.
sets of coils. I will do the chicken dance and post it just for you.
Naked?
I'm already in trouble with Facebook. If you're on our group and you haven't seen me post for a week, Facebook put me in jail for posting, selling things on a group that sells things. Go figure. So be careful out there on Facebook. But let's not push the naked.
I was kidding.
I'll spend the rest of my life in Facebook jail.
And then what will you do? They won't bring you 10 thumbs ups for breakfast and 10 thumbs up for lunch. You get 3 square thumbs ups a day, and that's it. So yeah, without that, man, you're gonna starve. I kid. She doesn't live
3
on
likes
Facebook
and a
Live.
hot. Alright.
Yeah, and a cot. Well, 3 likes and a hot would be.
'Cause I'm hot.
Ooh, I see. Self-proclaimed hotness.
Yeah,
Gentlemen out there, what do you think? Is that desperate?
that's Facebook talk.
Okay, I see. Well, hell, in that case, I'm just smoking hot then. Yeah, well, look out, you burn your finger off. But yeah, like she said, you know, we hope to do more giveaways. Like, in the beginning, like, we started the group by doing giveaways. And then we started doing online cloud comps. And those went over very well. And then we never did get around to doing trick comps. And I want to do those. But I'd like to get the cloud and trick comps going again. I'd like to do... I'd like to do an ugly sweater contest for Christmas, you know. Somebody had thrown out the idea of a Secret Santa with our members. And actually, I think that's a great idea. I know a lot of us are broke. I mean, it doesn't have to be something expensive. It could be something homemade, man. It could be like, whatever. I mean, it could be some coils you made. Like, just
Paint a picture of a box.
there you go. Or, better yet, send me the box. That'd be awesome. Yeah. In the past, we've had a lot of luck with people sending us, or me mostly, and only not because she didn't, deserve it, but because while she was working, sometimes I would sit there on Instagram and, like, pester company after company until somebody would send us something so we could review it or promo it or whatever, and, like, that's how I got a lot of my gear. And then I wound up selling a lot of it because I needed money. I'm down to, there's 4 mods sitting here right now. One of them is actually up for trade with a good friend of ours. It's just, I was waiting for a new plexiglass door, and then some things happened we had a little family crisis, a big family crisis, and, it just has set things back. I lost a couple gigs to rain. I'm a musician, by the way, and, yeah, it just kind of, like, set everything back, so, it's made, like, doing these giveaways hard, because we don't just want to give away juice, or coils. Like, I want to give away tube mods and batteries and things like that. Stuff you guys can really use. So, yeah. Hopefully by, like, say, December 28th, right between Christmas and New Year's, I'd like to at least see us do 1 or 2 competitions or contests or random number giveaways. Just something to show you guys we really appreciate you, because we do.
Not just me picking up wire off the floor.
Yeah, this is where I do all my building, and I mean, like, I got a garbage can over here. I try to do all my snipping over the can, but when you're snipping short little pieces, I'm sure if you build, they tend to shoot 10, 20 feet. Matter of fact, a lot of them I hear pinging off the garage door over there. So, yeah.
I'm just OCD. I pick up junk all the time.
Was it a good one? Oh, no, that's all twisted. But, yeah, what we're going to do here, too, is... like I say, when we do these giveaways, part of the deal is going to be like, if you want to be available or eligible for the giveaway, we're going to need you to not only like our group if you haven't, but we're probably going to have you like one other thing, maybe a product if that's what we're giving away, and we're going to ask you to add some members. And I'm asking you right now, anybody that vapes, add them. Like, don't do what a lot of people do to us, which is just add us to groups randomly. When we first started this, we had a contest for whoever could add the most people, they'd win. And this guy added 383 people in like 4 hours, and I thought, well, that's ridiculous. And by technicality, he did win, but unfortunately, like, probably 90% of those people left, and we wound up starting from square one. The rest of the people that have joined this group have stayed because, we either asked them, they asked us, or, if a friend was going to add them, they asked them.
Yeah. Add vapors, add builders, add juice makers. Don't add your poor 90-year-old neighbor from down the street.
That's what this guy did. He added, like, his aunt and his grandma, and I mean... We actually had gotten like a couple of comments about like, why are you adding me to these stupid groups? I hate vaping and blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, they didn't get asked. They just got added. But yeah, anyway, like the point of that is we need to get a member drive going on. We need to get this group more lively again. Like in the last couple weeks, me and her have been really the only ones posting. And it used to be that, there'd be 10 to 20 new posts a day from people, whether it was just a hand check or a little video or whatever. We want to get back to that.
Oh, yeah, the old hand check. We haven't been having those in quite some time now.
If you don't know what that is, you got to hold your mod and your bottle of juice, and you got to go, this is what I'm vaping on today, and take a picture of it. And so we like the hand checks. We like them all. We like silly pictures. We like cat pictures, anything vape related. So if your cat vapes, take a picture of it. We don't want to encourage you to harm any cats. Don't do what I do, which is when the cat's laying there sleeping, I'll slowly blow vapor into the cat's hair, and then it looks like the cat's on fire, and when you pet it, it goes poof. Don't do that. It's bad.
And then the cat goes and licks it and goes meow, 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 meow.
I think some of the cats like it. It's sweet. A lot of it's sweet. In the second half of this video, we're going to go down to a first-person view, and our lovely Kay here is going to be nice enough to hold the camera because, like, unlike a lot of these nice reviews and...
yeah. You probably can't see this.
Yeah.
That will not help.
A lot of these tutorials I see, these people have a nice Canon SLR mounted facing down, and they got one facing them. And they can switch between the two and say...
We use these!
Yeah, we're filming on a cell phone. So, whatever. It's a good cell phone, though. But, so she's going to hold the camera, and I'm going to show you guys some vape hacks. Because after all, that was the reason we were asked to do this was to start a vape hacks series and show the beginning and intermediate vapors some tips and tricks that will help make your building life easier. And probably not in this episode, but in upcoming episodes, I'm going to talk about Ohm's Law. I'm going to talk about battery safety. I'm going to talk about why, if you're running a single battery mod, you shouldn't run it at 0.07, which is asking for 50 amps of continuous discharge out of an 18650 battery. that can at most discharge 30 amps. You can get something called thermal runaway. I'm not saying it's going to happen all the time. In fact, it's kind of rare. But I mean, you got to know what's up. In fact, if you're a beginning builder and you want to be a sub-ohm builder, I would say don't go below 0.3. Matter of fact, you'll find that, even if you go 0.5 or something, you're going to use less wattage and less amperage. More volts per chance, or for sure. But all these regulated devices, they're two batteries in parallel, but they have circuitry in them that protects them if something is like the aliens here. If you got stuff that's just ridiculous, it'll say don't abuse products, So, but with a mech mod, oh sorry, I wasn't sure what you were doing there. With a mech mod, you can very easily abuse and hurt yourself or hurt somebody else. And blow your fingers off or catch your face on fire. So,
please don't catch your face on fire.
We may not like your face, but you might, and you probably want to keep it. So, I think that's probably about it for what we're gonna do with Fozzie's Vapes. It's just gonna go back to giveaways and contests. Any vendors out there watching this, any people that have an inordinate amount of money that they don't know what to do with, and they want to buy some nice RDAs or batteries or whatever and donate them, for a giveaway, that'd be awesome. And also, we do promos. So if you've got stuff that's new on the market, be it juice or CBD oil or whatever, and you want us to promo it, we don't have to review it. We can just do a nice promo commercial for it and put it in post and edit it well. And I can almost guarantee that you'll like it.
Yeah, if you want us to review it, we will.
That's right.
But if you got something new or you got something you want out there, we'll get it out there for you. No problem.
No problem.
No problem.
So anyway, guys, I have no idea if anyone on YouTube, I invited a ton of people to this, but I don't know if anybody actually watched it. If they did, thank you very much. We're going to actually, at this point, we're going to cut the camera off, and then, let's see. I don't know if we're going to continue with YouTube Live for the vape hacks. What we're going to do is we're going to record it, and then I'm going to edit it, and then we're going to post it on our YouTube vaping channel, which again is www.youtube.com/420 Fozzie Bear. Subscribe. And of course, Fozzie's Vapes and Such on Facebook, alright? Join, yeah. I mean, I know they tell you to click the like button, but that basically means you've joined the group. And that's what we want. With our group, you will be able to request to join, and one of us will have to approve you. And unless you're trying to sell us Oakland Raiders jerseys or a bunch of fake Oakley sunglasses, you will be approved. If you just joined Facebook yesterday, don't be surprised if we didn't approve you. But other than that, yeah.
If you did just happen to join Facebook yesterday,
yeah, that's true.
I might send you a message and see if you got some pictures up and make sure that you're not a bot. No bots for you.
No bot for you. I'm enjoying this. I got the old Twisted Messes going. I know you can't see what I got in there, but let's see. Yeah, it's not even throwing off that much vapor, but I got 7 wrap. They are triple core fused Claptons, and that leads me into one of the hacks that I'm going to show you guys tonight, and that's going to be utilizing a vise, which over here, and these lovely swivels, which I know you can't see. They are swivels. They are basically from the fishing and sports department at Walmart. However, I recommend that you spend better money, order them online, get the stainless steel swivels. The bearings in them are much better. The reason that I've got, let's see, what have I got? 3 or 4 hooked up here? I got 3 hooked up because that way each bearing makes the next bearing spin and it takes the load off. Because if you use just one bearing, you will tend to burn it out and then you will twist your wire up. The reason people use those is that way when you put your wire in the chuck, the swivel and the chuck both spin in the same direction. And if you've got 3 or 4 core wires lined up and you want to keep them flat, you know, you don't want them to twist by having the end here be fixed. So you want to swivel them. And I'll also show you how that makes wrapping your wire easier. So I do believe for the YouTube live segment of tonight's broadcast, I think that's going to do it. You think?
I think.
Yeah. Once again.
Therefore, I know. That's
right. Once again, subscribe. YouTube.com/420 Fozzie Bear. FOZZYBEAR. All one word. 420 Fozzie Bear. And once again, please join our Facebook group, Fozzie's Vapes and Such. And that's Fozzie's, FOZZY''S, Vapes, and then the and symbol, and then the word such. Alright? That'll about do it for that. Eventually I'm going to get smart enough where I can change the link so that I can just tell you the Facebook.com/the link, which will be Fozzie's Vapes and Such. Right now it's like, 9H9C ? Bookmark da, and so it's a little ridiculous, but it's only because I didn't change it right away. So anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. We hope to see you in the future on more of our videos. Once again, I will be doing a tutorial every week. I will be recording it and editing it and then posting it to the YouTube channel. And it will also share to the Facebook group. So either way, you can see it. Alright? Alright?
Alright.
Now, on our Fozzie's Vapes and Such, whenever we get done with the video, we say something, and we've been doing it since our first video. So we might as well not break with tradition now. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, guys. So this is what we say, and we want y'all to say it with us. You ready? Here we go. Keep on vaping. Peace. Bye. Now you get to watch me walk over to the camera and turn it off. Actually, you should do it. You're closer. She's going to go. And then you get to see her cute self walk over there. Hit